ಶರಣು ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಯೋಗ ಗುರು ಮತ್ತು ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ವಚನಾನಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ್ ಕೋರೆಯವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುರುಗೇಶ್ ನೇರಾನಿಯವರೇ, ನವೀನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆಯವರೇ, ಮಿಸಸ್ ಮೇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯೂರಾನ್ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಶೀಲವಂತ್, ಗದಿಗೆಪ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡಮನಿಯವರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ್ ಪಾಳೆಗಾರ್ BOT ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ರವರೇ, ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ತೇಜ್ ಕರ್ತಾಲ್ರವರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಹರೀಶ್ ಹಿರೇಮಠ್ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ರವಿ ಬಬ್ಲಾಪುರವರೇ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ VSNA members in USA, Canada, and whoever came from India, you are all welcome to 47th VSNA convention. It really gives me a great pleasure, and it is a great moment to celebrate 47th convention in Detroit with the founding members like Mr. Aya family and Saroja Ullagaddi and Baswaj Ullagaddi family. They are the founding members and the past presidents and the senior members who contributed to growth of VSNA today. Thank you very much for all of them to be here. Again, thank you for all the members who are here today. And this is going live, streaming all over USA. Welcome to all chapters who are watching live our convention event. And I am here to speak state of our Samaja. State of the Samaja. Yesterday we had a general body meeting and a boot camp. And most of the things, our secretary Nandi, he spoke most of the stuff, and our treasurer Vasanta Siddhappa presented our financial status. So it becomes a repetition, let me repeat. Before that, why we chose Port Huron? Ms. Mayor, Basava is our, the breath, and we would like to celebrate in a very sacred place. We chose Port Huron because we put the Sharana Sangama. Sangama means confluence, where everybody meet. That means one of the rivers from downtown Port Huron joins River Huron, and River Huron joins Lake Huron. It is a confluence of all these rivers and lakes. We have similar place in Haridwar where we have all the rivers and the confluence. And there is another event that happened very great in India. It's called Kumbh Mela. That is the effect we are seeing in Port Huron. And yesterday a miracle happened for us in Port Huron. Because 1997 we started Convention Trust Fund from our senior members. Gadigappa Dodmani is here, and Nagamanohar Adake. They started to have future for ourselves. Let us start a growth fund, which is called Convention Trust Fund. Almost 97, almost we are reaching 30 years. And we reached close to 1 million because of all these members contributed. And yesterday, one of our founding members, Ayan family, they are here. They contributed 2 million. That means we almost doubled the value. And that helps us doing convention, finding good places, and give the best for our members. That means still we have some operating expenses. I will talk about that later. This is only for convention. I think we are good for the convention. And our Samaja, this VSNA has 32 chapters all over USA and Canada. This is one of the largest Veerashaiva Lingayata organization outside of India, sir. So we have 32 umbrella chapters with us. And these 32 chapters have the members who are mainly immigrants from India and are celebrating religious and cultural and also high activities. We are enough religious. We do Linga Puja, Anubhava Gosti, and many other, spiritual activities. And we have another center called VIRC. That is one of the centers you hear from VIRC guys every 2 weeks. That is all the discourses on Lingaitism and Veerashaivism. That is going on. That is an ongoing process from VSNA. We have two wings, one spiritual wing, another is administrative wing. We are the administrative wing, and we are the director, our Gadigapa Dadmani is here. He's going to talk a little bit about that, and Harish Ramat, who is carrying all those efforts, thanks to them. And it also provides a platform for the second generation kids. You're all seeing all our MCs. Yesterday you heard from second generation speakers. They're doing all the activities, youth activities, everything. So that means VSNA is providing a platform for the second generation kids for their cultural and religious activities until they go to college. What happens after they go to college? I will come to that later. VSNA also has financial backup from its convention trust fund to support annual conventions, which I talked a little bit earlier. I wrote, but it is not enough. I wanted to talk about that, but I don't know what to say for that, but we are reaching there. Still, we need all your support to grow that fund. And this morning, I met Ayan, their family. They said, oh, after donating, our blood pressure gone down. We are very happy. And I told them, your blood pressure gone down, ours has gone up. We have to protect all the assets of the VSNA. It has to grow to the heights. So we may be here 2 years or 4 years, but this is the message for all the future members who become the VSNA officers, presidents, board of trustees. So 47 years, we did very good. 1997, trust fund started. We are protecting it good. That should not stop. It should become, ever. Forever, we have to protect the assets of VSNA. Now, let me talk about the chapters. Chapters, they are doing their own programs very good annually, but integrating different chapters together, we have a challenge, and we are hearing something from chapters that Central VSNA is not doing good. They're not supporting them and all that, but some chapters are saying they are supporting them well. We'll make sure we have many presidents from here. Most of them, it is good to say that we have more women presidents in VSNA chapters. And compared to all other organizations, there are some past presidents. Premo Shankar is here. He was our president. Lakshmi Hiramet was our president. And Shaila Upin, she was our president. We have women presidents. So we are equality. Like Basavanna said, we are all equal. So one thing, we'll work hard, bring whatever the chapters wanted, and we have to bring harmony in our chapters, USA and Canada. We are going to work on that. Then let me talk about second generation VSNA. See, I have been talking to many members of VSNA, our officers, BOD, BOTs, chapter presidents, and some members all around USA, almost 6 months now. So let me give an example of our chapter. I wear two hats, one as a Detroit chapter member and a VSNA president. So in Michigan chapter, I work with Dodmani's daughter, Sunita Dodmani. She's here. In 1997, 1998, I was the secretary, and she was very active in VSNA. There was no emails. We were doing, surface mail. Dodmani was packing all the letters to VSNA members. We used to pack. She was very active. She was in high school. And today, she is the Assistant Attorney General of Midwest USA. So that is a very proud, second generation member who is working for US government. And the second one, Arjun Dake, he was the co-chair along with me in 2008 convention in Detroit. He was in UFM studying, and today he's managing Dake Industries, and he's not here today, but his family donated a lot, but he's our second generation VSNA. And the other one, I want to talk about Rajanna. Rajanna is my, I was working at GM. He was the intern studying in UFM. And we used to go to Priya restaurant for buffet regularly. I was telling Gangadhar Konnalli also. And he ran a hedge fund company, and he's the managing partner of a company in Chicago. And another one, we recently started, Harish Ramat started a couple of chapters during his tenure time. And one of the chapter is Phoenix. Phoenix has 120 members, which started recently. That is a very good chapter. And our Chandu Kalmat, Dr. Chandu Kalmat, who grew up with us, he's with us today. And he's the proud member of Phoenix chapter. He was telling me how that chapter is. So these are all second generation VSNA. And what Central VSNA is doing, nothing. We are doing nothing. So we have to bring, what I mean to say, there are so many Sunitas, Arjuns, Rajanas, Chandus all around USA. We have to bring them under VSNA umbrella. So I spoke to our team. So Central VSNA is planned to work in that direction. See, they are the powerhouse of VSNA. So we may be able to start another chapter. It may be at a national level only for second generation VSNA. They can do anything they want. If they have some format they can do. Like I said earlier, we are enough religious. We have Swamijis and many spiritual discourses we have been listening. And every 2 weeks we have one spiritual discourse from VRC. We are enough religious, and all the chapters are doing all religious spiritual activities. So we have to provide a platform for our second generation VSNA. Why I say that means whatever the number of VSNA members we have, probably we have double the number of second generation members in USA. And they are meeting under the umbrella of VSNA. Some people, maybe they are meeting in Chicago or New Jersey. They are proud. They are talking about VSNA and they meet. But what we are giving them, nothing. We have to work on that. So we try to work on this. I spoke to some second generation. They said, we are a little bit deviated from that. But some are very eager to do something. So let us provide a platform for them. And lastly, Mahesh Patil talked about Detroit Convention. Central VSNA looks for chapters to conduct conventions. And now I'm hearing some chapters who came forward for next convention. We'll talk to them. But my speech goes incomplete if I don't thank Detroit chapter. So for this hosting this beautiful convention. So I want to thank the leadership, Mahesh Patil and Shaila Ravishankar, who is the co-chair of the convention, and the leads of the convention who worked tirelessly to make this convention great. The decoration, you enjoyed the decoration, right? Mahantesh, wherever he is the guy behind. So we are looking for some outside people to do decorations, so we had to do pretty good. But we have a hidden talent within our chapter. He's Mahantesh. And all these banners, all these supported by a good designer. And the behind the scenes activity is done by Chandrasekhar Rai and our. And you guys enjoyed the food. Food is by Sanjay Narendra. He worked, he was minute-to-minute details, including the plates, spoons, and how many tables are there, how many people has to be there. It is to that accuracy he went, and he did a pretty good job on food. And the AV, this stage, all these decorations, and the AV setup itself, it is done by Vagish and Arvind Tegadi, and that is their contribution to Detroit chapter convention. And the publicity is by Raj Kedkar. He did pretty good. And the program, minute to minute, Ravi Ballad. When we say, hey, we are running 15 minutes late, he jump in. Even the day of the convention, they opened the laptop. They were working on where to fix. When we asked, we had to shift this from this hour to that hour. He said, how we can do. They were saying, no, we can't do, but yes, how we can do. So they were looking at the solution rather than the problem. So he did very good. Thank you, Ravi Bellad. And the entertainment by others, you saw Virgase, right? He's all over the place now. Whether Virgase or the yesterday's show management, the Viresh and Guru, Harish, that group, they are the people behind the entertainment. And all the our chapter, female members, you are doing pretty good. Thank you very much for them. And registration by Neral's family. I don't know how they are managing, but nobody has any problem with the accommodation. The day before yesterday, we needed one room. We woke up Neral at 12 o'clock in the midnight. He came, he gave the number. Thank you. And I don't know what to say about Women's Forum. Mahesh Patel will jump in. Jyoti Dayanand, she found all the speakers. And you saw the women speakers. She was all about Nari Shakti. When I say Nari Shakti, she gets excited. Thank you for Nari Shakti of VSNA. And we had a special speaker, Shalini Nalwad. Whenever I see her, Mahesh Patil was saying, hey, we need her in business forum. And somebody said, we need in medical forum. And we need in women's forum. I don't know where to put her. Because women's forum was okay, but business forum and medical forum, they're running in parallel. And Harish Dodguni, he said, no, we want her in business forum. They said, okay, take her. So she will be speaking today in business forum. And yeah, I think these are all. If I left anybody in Detroit chapter members, I want to thank all the Detroit chapter members for a wonderful convention. All the activities are great. Lastly, I want to thank my committee, central officers. Jay, he says, hey, you have to rise. He has a target of 250,000. He overachieved yesterday. And Vasanta Siddhappa, if I have to tell about Vasanta Siddhappa, she is a gift to Central VSNA committee. Right from the beginning, she is managing the financial statements or helping the chapters to maintain their accounts. So yesterday they distributed the statement. Somebody said it is the first time, an excellent job done. So that is from our Vasanta Siddhappa. And all the chapters, we had to file taxes by November 15th. She has been working since January. Please provide the financial statements. And we have our board of directors who are all working with chapter presidents. Please support them. That way we are all interconnected and do a better job. And I want to thank the board of directors, chapter presidents. I already told the chapter presidents for their valuable support for running VSNA. And I want to thank our board of trustee members and Somshekar Polagar. Not but not least, our Pitama, Gadigappa Dodmani. I want to thank him. So he is the mentor since I came to Detroit. So I want to thank him from bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.